Yo, what up fam? Welcome back to another episode of Q Reviews. In this Q Review, we'll be going over Ford versus Ferrari, directed by James Mangold, starring Matt Damon, Christian Bale, Jon Bernthal. Now, just when I was gonna give Tom Hanks Best Supporting Actor of the Year, here comes Christian Bale with an outstanding motherfucking performance. Jesus, he was fire in this, playing the great Ken Miles. Now the story of, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now the story of Ford versus Ferrari is, of course, like it says in the title, Ford versus Ferrari. For building an automobile, a racing car that will be able to beat Ferrari in the race that they dominated for years. And they hire Matt Damon and Christian Bale to construct an automobile able to beat the Ferrari in the main race. I can't think of the main race right now. You can tell I'm not a car guy, but that's okay because this film fires on all cylinders. Yes, I meant that pun. This film right now, I want to say, is probably going to win Film of the Year. That's right. It hasn't even been nominated yet, but I see Film of the Year written all over this thing. This movie is magnificent, down to the James Mangold direction, the great performances between Christian Bale and Matt Damon. Their chemistry is so good together. Who would have thought, you know, saying Batman and Jason Bourne would be so good together on screen? They are great. Another shining aspect of this movie are the automobiles. It's based in the 60s, and every automobile looks great. It looks amazing. They all like sexy beasts, and they treat them like that. And the dialogue, the way they talk about these automobiles and how they got to make them lighter and faster, and the races are exhilarating. When you see these fucking cars just, you know what I'm saying, racing in the camera, and you hear that engine whirring, you just get excited. And you know what I'm saying, I am not a car guy, but I think this is the best car movie I probably have ever seen in my life. Yeah, that includes, I'm sorry, the 2003 Driven starring Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, that and even way better than the Fast and the Furious movies. I mean, they don't even compare. The only one I think compare of race car movies or, you know, car movies will be Baby Driver, but that's technically not a car movie. This movie shows love to the cars, you know what I'm saying, the actual, you know what I'm saying, construction of the cars and their passion about these vehicles. It's up there front and center. The cars are a character in this movie, along with all the rest of the great characters. We gotta give a shout out to Jon Bernthal, who plays Lee Iacocca. I love seeing Jon Bernthal and stuff, and he was great here. And another actor, Tracy Letts, plays Henry Ford II, and he was magnificent. He plays, you know, the head of Ford, so he's like cocky and arrogant, but it's one part in this movie that is so hilarious with him and Matt Damon when he lets him get inside the Ford. That's just acting gold written all over. This cast was firing on all cylinders. The lighting, the look of this film, I say this whole film had a golden gold color to it. Almost like, I'm gonna compare it to like very clean motor oil, if that is weird to say, but everything was just clean, you know what I'm saying? Even you know what I'm saying, the dirtiness, you know what I'm saying, the motor oil all over the bodies and things like that. It just made a better presentation. The production value for Ford versus Ferrari was on point. This movie's about 2 hours and 43 minutes, I think, but it didn't feel like that. This pacing just, you know what I'm saying, kept going and going. I mean, to the exciting race car driving in the spectacular crashes. You know, there's no CG here, so you see these real 1960 metal hitting each other and flipping it, and it's just exhilarating to see these crashes and just to know how dangerous these automobile was. They definitely touch on that. This is just a beautiful movie all the way around. I have no nitpicks what to say about this movie. If I had any nitpicks at all to say about this movie, maybe some of the dialogue in some parts didn't work with some characters. I don't know, but when it was funny, and it is damn funny too. it just hit. I found myself giddy in my seat. I found myself laughing. I found myself, you know, emotionally attached to these characters. I gotta give a shout. Whoever that lady played Christian Bale's wife, she was awesome too. Just to follow your passion and go for it, no matter, you know what I'm saying, no matter what it takes.
We got nothing to lose, so baby, let's go for it. Oh, let's go.
And what they and the politics involved here, you know what I'm saying? You got bullshit. This one guy that reminded me of Tony Goldwyn, Josh Lucas. He plays this slimy little wormy character that's like a executive at Ford, and he does his job good. He's just so you just want to wring his neck, because just let these dudes do their job. Let them make this automobile. Let it go fast. Like Tracy Chapman. I drive a fast car, but yo, this movie, okay, I'm gushing over it, so I'm just going to score this movie. If I had to give Ford versus Ferrari, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, son. This shit was fire. This shit was just fire. It's just that motion picture that you should be excited to watch. Now, I was going to say, yeah, go see Won't You Be My Neighbor, because it was great. That's a Beautiful Day in My Neighborhood. Go see that this Thanksgiving. But no. If you had a choice between this and Won't You Be My Neighbor or A Beautiful Day in My Neighborhood, definitely go check out Ford versus Ferrari, because the pacing in the movie is fire. James Mangold, the last movie he did was Logan, and his shot, the passion in his shots, you can tell, or this passion for this material was just awesome. And like I said, I am not a big car guy. I can give a fuck about the Daytona, you know what I'm saying? But this had me excited. It had me invested. The characters were great. They were rich. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Are you going to go see Ford Ferrari this holiday weekend? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead, hit me that like button. If you really like this content, consider subscribing. And don't just stare at it. Eat it. Peace.